Well, 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 imagine my surprise when I heard that someone is planning to say the L word to Seth tomorrow. What? You heard that? Oh, come on, Mia. You practically announced it to the hallway. You were talking to Emily like the rest of us weren't even there. Oh no, I didn't mean for anyone else to hear. I was just nervous. Aw, it's kind of cute when you panic like that. You're like a startled bunny caught in the spotlight. I wasn't trying to make it a big thing. I just thought, well, it's graduation. If I don't say something now, I'll regret it. So it's true. You're really going to tell him you like him? At the ceremony? In front of everyone? No, not in front of people. Just maybe when things quiet down. You know, afterwards. Wow, that's so brave of you. I mean, totally doomed, obviously, but brave nonetheless. I know he probably doesn't feel the same, but I'm going to a university in another state, so this might be my last chance. It just felt like now or never. Wait, hold on. You're going out of state, too? Where? Somewhere tiny, I bet. I guess it's not really a big deal. Just a small school about a 4-hour drive away from here. Figures. You've always struck me as more of a background character. Quiet, sensible, a little bookish. Kind of girl professors love, but guys never really notice. Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. Still, it's sweet, like one of those sad romance movies where the underdog gives it her all. And hey, you might as well shoot your shot, right? I just want to tell him how I feel. I don't expect anything to happen. Well, you never know. Miracles do happen. Though let's be honest, Seth and I do have a history. Oh, really? Oh, sweetie, we're practically inseparable. We've been in the same math class for all 4 years of high school. That's basically fate, don't you think? Honestly, if anyone's got a natural advantage here, it's me. But don't worry, I'm rooting for you. Sort of. Try not to develop a crushing depression when he turns you down. Thanks, I think. Anyway, I need to prep for tomorrow. You only get one shot at a moment like this, and I do plan to steal the spotlight. Right. Well, good luck. Oh, honey, I don't need luck. That's you. But thanks for the gesture. Mia, there you are. Did you talk to Seth? Tell me everything. Oh, yeah, we talked. You did? Oh my gosh, when? What did he say? Wait, let me guess. He looked shocked, right? Flustered, couldn't even make eye contact? No, it wasn't like that. We just had a quiet moment after the ceremony. We talked and, well, you know. Okay, but then why did I see him walking home with his guy friends, huh? He totally left you standing there, didn't he? Classic polite rejection. Yikes. What? I saw it with my own eyes. Seth headed out with the guys. He definitely wasn't thinking about you at all. Mia, I'm really sorry, but I think he turned you down. Lana, I knew it, and I should have stopped you. I should have tried harder to convince you that asking him to be your boyfriend was a waste of time. I mean, it was sweet in a clueless sort of way, but honestly, Seth's always liked me. He has? Obviously, I told you yesterday, right? We've been in the same class for 4 years, Mia. 4 years! Even with class reshuffles every year, we always ended up together. If that's not fate, I don't know what is. But, I don't know, I feel like that's just a coincidence. No, it's destiny. The universe basically drew a heart around our names. I thought he was just waiting for me to make the first move. But when you confessed out of nowhere, he probably panicked and assumed I'd given up. Poor thing must have been totally confused. That's a lot of assuming. It's not assuming, it's intuition. Look, I didn't want to be cruel about it, but it's clear he doesn't see you that way. He's always laughed harder at my jokes, always looked at me during group projects. Little things, Mia, things that matter. Actually, that's not true. What? I mean, he didn't turn me down. Wait, what are you saying? I confessed to Seth and he said yes, we're dating now. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it from you. It all happened really fast. No, you're lying. This is because I teased you, right? You're just trying to get back at me. I'm not lying. We didn't leave together because we'd already made separate plans with friends, but we're going on a date this weekend. He asked me, actually. A date? No, that doesn't make sense. Seth likes me. He always has. Can I ask something? What makes you think he's into you? Are you serious? We've been classmates for 3 years. That's not normal. The only possible explanation is that the universe wants us to be together. That's all you're basing this on? That's all I need. 3 years of sitting near each other, walking the same halls, sharing group projects. You don't just not develop feelings after that. It's chemistry, cosmic alignment. We're practically a rom-com. Lana, sometimes people are just classmates. Wow, that's rich, coming from the girl who just swooped in with a last-minute confession. You know what? I should have acted sooner. I was being considerate, waiting for the right time, but clearly that backfired. I wasn't trying to steal anything from you. Too late. You know what? I've made up my mind. I'm going to confess to Seth. Lana, are you really going to do this? I am so totally doing this. It's a free country. I can say what I feel. Technically, yes, but it's really messed up to do that now, knowing he's my boyfriend. Oh, please. If he dumps you after hearing what I have to say, then clearly you never had a chance to begin with. And if I'm right and he does still like me, that'll just be the truth coming out. That's really selfish. No, it's honest. Love isn't about playing it safe. And let's be real, I'm the better match. He just hasn't realized it yet. Please don't do this, Lana. Enjoy your last few minutes as Seth's girlfriend, Mia. Seth, hey! I really need to talk to you. It's urgent. First off, I really wanted to say I'm sorry for what happened earlier. That must have really sucked, huh?
Lana? We didn't even talk today. What's this about?
So, Mia told you she liked you, right? After the graduation ceremony?
Yeah, she did.
Well, that moment, it was supposed to be something special, like a beautiful, emotional memory to end our high school lives with. But I totally messed it up. Mia talked to you first, and it threw everything off. I know it must have confused you. I feel so stupid for hesitating.
Lana?
But it's okay. I'm going to fix this. I've decided I am going to replace that messed up memory with something better. Because I like you, Seth. I've liked you for a long time. And now I am ready to accept your feelings too.
Wait, what are you even talking about?
Isn't it obvious? This means we're finally a couple. Starting today, we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, back up. What? I did get a girlfriend today, that's true. But it's not you.
I know. You're talking about Mia, right? She confessed first. I saw it.
Yeah, she did. And I said yes because I've liked her for a long time. Since freshman year, actually.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, which is why I'm sorry, but I can't return your feelings, Lana.
No, wait a second. It's okay. Mia and I already talked, and she told me she's totally fine with us being together. She said that if you realized your true feelings and ended up with me instead, she wouldn't blame you. She gets it. She knows I'm the one you really want.
Wait, what are you even saying right now?
I just figured if you took a moment to be honest with yourself and admitted how you really felt about me, Mia would understand. Even if it hurt a little, she'd accept it. Because this is about something real, right?
Lana, I already told you I like Mia. And I'm telling you again now, I've never had feelings for you, not even in the slightest. To me, you've always just been a classmate.
That's not true. You're lying. Why are you saying this? Mia said we could be together.
No, she did not say anything of the sort. You're just making all of that up.
So you're seriously saying I was just imagining everything? That this whole time I've been completely wrong?
You're talking like we've had some secret romance all along, but that was entirely in your head. I've been into Mia since the beginning of high school.
Wait, that can't be true. If that's true, then what about all the time we've spent together these 4 years? We've been in the same class since freshman year. Don't you think that's weird? Like, isn't that fate? We were meant to notice each other. That doesn't just happen.
By that logic, Mia and I were also in the same class all 3 years, plus we went to the same middle school too. And not just that, we were both on the track and field team together. If we're talking about time spent together, I've always been way closer to Mia than I ever was to you.
What are you even saying right now? You're actually telling me you like Mia more than me?
Not just that, I'm telling you I'm with Mia, right now in fact. We met up after saying goodbye to our friends and we're at a restaurant together. Speaking of which, while we were here, she showed me your messages. I read all of them.
She did?
You said I settled for her. You said I was confused by her timing. You claimed that if I were honest with myself, I would have picked you. You basically boosted yourself up by tearing Mia down. What the hell is wrong with you?
I wanted you to be with me. That's what would make you the happiest, right?
You really are just completely out of touch. You're acting like the entire world revolves around whatever narrative you've written in your head. I seriously can't stand girls like you, the kind who rewrite reality to fit their ego and then throw tantrums when it doesn't work out. You're honestly one of the most frustrating people I've ever met.
You're only saying that because deep down you still like me, right? You're just confused right now.
No, I am not confused, and stop trying to tell me how I feel. For God's sake, seriously, just shut up, Lana.
Seth.
If you hadn't pulled this ridiculous stunt, I would have just remembered you as another classmate. Not a close friend, not someone special, but not someone I disliked either. But now I hate you.
No, you can't say that.
I'm not saying that to be dramatic. I mean it. You've completely disgusted me. I'm honestly relieved we graduated. I never want to be in the same room as you again. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to Mia. Don't even show your face to us again.
Seth, no, you can't be serious right now. This was all an act, right? You're just trying to make Mia feel better because she's ugly and lame, right? Right? Seth? Hey, Seth, I figured enough time had passed. Maybe you'd cool down a little. So, I thought I'd reach out.
Oh, crap. I forgot to block you before. I'll go ahead and fix that right now. Talk to you never.
Wait, please don't block me. I'm not here to fight or anything, I swear. Actually, I'm standing outside your house right now.
You're what? Why the hell are you at my house?
I needed to see you. There are things I couldn't really explain in a message. You know, after what happened between me and Mia, with both of us telling you we liked you on the same day, I just thought maybe things got mixed up and maybe there's still a chance for us. Maybe there's still a chance for us.
No! Didn't I tell you not to talk to me again?
But that was when you were still confused about everything. If I could just talk to you face to face, I know you'd understand. So please, just give me one more chance to explain myself.
Even if I wanted to give you another chance, which I don't, you're not gonna get one, ever! Because we moved!
Wait, what do you mean?
What part of we moved is confusing to you? The house you're standing in front of, my whole family and I aren't living there anymore.
Moved? You moved out?
Now you're getting it? Yes, we left 2 days ago. The thing is, my dad's job requires him to move every few years. But when I started middle school, his company let us stay put so I could stay in one place through high school. Now that I've graduated, those 7 years are up, so my dad got transferred again.
You never told me that.
Because I didn't need to. And more importantly, how the hell do you even know where I lived in the first place? I don't remember ever giving you my address.
I just felt it, you know? Like, my heart kept leading me, and before I knew it, here I was at your house.
Don't lie. If you followed me home or pieced it together somehow, that's seriously creepy. That's full-on stalker behavior, Lana.
No, it's not. It's love. True love.
Honestly, I'm relieved we moved. I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for national conglomerates.
Look, I know this might seem bad, but I promise you it's not. I didn't mean to cross any lines.
You crossed a line the second you tried to pull me away from Mia. Don't contact me again. Don't come near me again. And if someday we run into each other at some reunion or school event, don't speak to me. Don't even look at me. Pretend you don't know me. That's what I'll be doing to you.
This This can't be happening. This literally cannot be happening right now. Seth moved and he didn't even tell me? Yeah, I know. What? You knew he was moving? But how? How do you think? He's my boyfriend now. We talk about this kind of thing. His dad got transferred for work, so the whole family moved. They left a few days ago. Then why didn't anyone tell me? Because he didn't want you to know. He told you he hates you now, didn't he? You can't expect him to keep you up to tabs on his life after what you did. No. It should have been me. I should have been the one to be there for him. He should have been confiding in me, not you. Lana, stop. You're not thinking straight. Of course I'm not thinking straight. I love him and he betrayed me. Doesn't that matter? You're not in love, you're obsessed, and honestly, it's gotten really scary. You don't understand. You stole him from me. I didn't steal anything. Seth never wanted you. He told you that himself. And now I think it's time I do the same thing. What do you mean? I'm done being friends with you, Lana. We're through. No, please don't do this. Don't shut me out too. You're all I have left. No, Lana, I can't do this anymore. You have crossed too many lines. Don't contact me again. Goodbye. I never imagined I'd have to cut ties with a friend I spent all 3 years of high school with. But in the end, I knew enabling Lana would only hurt her more, so I steeled myself and walked away. As for Seth, it turns out his family moved to the same city where I'll be living alone while attending college. Our apartments are only about 30 minutes apart, so our relationship is off to a surprisingly lucky start. Meanwhile, Lana got a job at a local company, but she ended up obsessing over her married mentor the same way she clung to Seth. She was fired, sued for harassment, and now her life is one colossal mess. Honestly, I hope her parents step in soon. As for me, I plan to enjoy this new chapter of my life by making the most of college and everything it brings.
Hey, Emma, can I ask you something?
Seriously? What do you want? You know, I typically just completely ignore texts from broke losers like you. I'll give you a minute of my time, though. That's more than what you're worth. This had better be good.
Did you mess with my stuff?
Wait, what? Are you seriously accusing me of messing with your junk? Okay, bold move. Real bold. I don't even look at your things, but let me guess. Somebody drew on your little notebook or whatever, and now you're having a meltdown?
I'm just asking, was it you?
Was it me? Are you joking? I wouldn't touch your stuff if my life depended on it.
Just answer the question.
Screw you. You can't boss me around. If your notebook's ruined, just buy a new one. Oh, right. I forgot. You probably can't afford a new notebook, huh? I'll bet if your family had to shell out money for a new notebook, you wouldn't be able to pay this month's rent. That's kind of the difference between your world and mine. When something of mine breaks, I replace it. Like, instantly. We've got, whole cabinets full of spare supplies. If someone wrecked my notebook, no big deal. My mom would just buy me 20 more. And I'm not talking about your crummy dollar store notebooks. I mean luxury notebooks for beautiful people like me. So yeah, maybe don't come crying to me about your dollar store drama.
That's strange, Emma. All I said was that someone messed with my stuff. So how come you knew it was my notebook that got messed with? If you didn't do it, that is.
Huh? I don't mean... whatever.
That sounds like a confession to me. Anyway, since you think it's no big deal, you shouldn't mind paying for it. I expect you to give me $1 to buy a new one by the end of the day.
Are you actually serious right now? You're flipping out over $1? And what was the deal with that notebook anyway? It looked like you dug it out of the trash or something.
Before he died, my dad taught me to take care of my things and make them last. And that notebook wasn't just some scrap. It had all my notes for a project that I've been working on in my free time. But since a certain someone, that's you, scribbled on every single page with permanent marker, it's practically useless now. So yeah, I'm mad, and you should understand why.
What kind of nerdy stuff were you working on anyway? Some review of a dorky video game?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way, Emma. If I wanted, I could take this to the teachers or even talk to your parents. And if that fails, I wouldn't mind going to the police. This is about principle, Emma. I'm not backing down.
Wait, what? Are you seriously threatening me over a dumb notebook? It cost like $1. Get over it.
Yeah, just $1, but still $1.
Ugh, fine, whatever. You're so annoying. Even though you're dirt frickin' poor, all the teachers love you. Like, seriously, why? It's so fake, it makes me sick. You're nothing but a nerdy, dorky, homeless suck-up.
I want that $1 by the end of the school day, not 1 second later.
OMG. So it's actually true? You dropped out of high school? After all that effort this close to graduation? You made such a big deal out of going to college, like it was your ticket to a better life or something. This is hilarious.
Well, if it isn't my self-declared arch nemesis, Emma. It's been nice for the last year or so. You've mostly been ignoring me, which is how I prefer it. So to what do I owe the displeasure?
Cut the crap and spill, brokey. I heard the rumor and just had to know. You really bailed on high school?
Do I really owe you an explanation? All I'll tell you is that there's some family stuff going on, and I won't be telling you anything else. I'm not interested in discussing it with you.
So, basically, you were too broke to pay college tuition and decided to give up and get a job, huh? What a loser. That's actually kind of incredible in the worst way. Like, wow, I didn't think people really lived like that.
Can we be done now?
No. Come on, just a little longer. I haven't had this much fun all week. It's not every day I get a story this juicy. It's like tragic comedy. You're practically a character in a sad movie.
My flight boards soon. I'm turning off my phone now. Goodbye.
Huh? Flight? You don't have enough money to buy a plane ticket. Are you gonna stow away in the wheel well? Well, look who decided to show up. Tyler, the single poorest kid in our class who dropped out here at the high school reunion. This is, like, almost kind of surreal. Did someone leave the back door open?
Hey, Emma, we're literally in the same room. If you had something to say, you could have just walked over and said it to me personally.
Ew, yeah, no thanks. I didn't want to accidentally catch your poverty germs or something. Besides, I was honestly surprised you even got in. You didn't show up to the last 2 reunions. So what gives? Did you finally win a scratch-off or something?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I needed your permission to attend. Is there some rule against it?
No, of course not. But let's be real, the participation fee for this reunion wasn't exactly cheap. And considering you only made it through your junior year before dropping out, I figured money was tight. You're probably still living with your mom, right?
There's an awful lot of change going on in the world right now. But it's kind of reassuring to see that some things never change. You're still the same high school mean girl as you were 8 years ago.
And you're still poor. Meanwhile, I graduated from a super exclusive private university. Full honors, amazing network, big future. And what about you? Did you wind up homeless, drug addicted, in prison, or all 3? That's all high school dropouts are capable of doing.
It's been 8 years since high school, Emma. Most people have changed quite a bit since those days. Not that you're one of them, that is. I don't think you'll ever move on past being a bratty, spoiled teenager.
Oh, please, I have moved on. I'm working at my daddy's company. He tells me all the time what a good job I'm doing.
So, you're a wagey just like everyone else. Interesting, considering how hard you're trying to act like you're above it all.
Excuse me? You don't get to act smug just because you finally showed your face here. You're still nothing. Still that charity case scholarship kid from back in the day. Only now you're older and somehow even more boring.
I'm gonna go talk to some people that I actually want to talk to. Enjoy your evening, Emma.
Don't you dare walk away from this conversation. You always do this thing where you drop some snappy little pot shot at me and strut off like you won. It's pathetic. You're not cool, Tyler. You're just a poor loser trying really hard to pretend you're not. No way. You came to the after party too? Oh wow, someone's feeling bold tonight.
Once again, is that a problem?
No, not exactly. It's just, I mean, I can't help but worry about your budget. These places aren't cheap, 2 drinks and you're halfway to broke.
I appreciate your concern, but you have nothing to worry about.
You're not, planning to dine and dash, are you? Because I will tell the staff to keep an eye out, just in case,
Emma, have you noticed that literally every word out of your mouth tonight has been some weird fantasy about how broke I am? You've been writing this sad little sitcom in your head and acting like it's real life. You're doing stand-up comedy with me as the punchline, and I didn't even buy a ticket. It's exhausting. Please stop.
Whatever. Still poor. Still a dropout. Let me guess, you work some bottom-barrel office job with a broken printer and no AC. You probably spend all day eating off-brand ramen noodles at your desk. It's so tragic I might cry. I mean, seriously, what kind of job could you possibly have that isn't total garbage?
The kind that pays around $250,000 a year.
What? Wait, you're joking, right?
Nope. Anyway, I've got a flight to catch. I should head out.
A flight? Hold on. Didn't you say something about boarding when I texted you 8 years ago? Wait a second, where the hell are you flying to? Tyler, where are you right now?
I'm riding in a taxi on my way to the airport. Why?
Well, you need to turn around, right now. Why didn't you say anything earlier? I just heard something crazy from a classmate and I'm freaking out.
What are you talking about?
So get this, one of our classmates told me that you're the CEO of a company. And it's not just any company, one that's been working with my dad's business. But that's not even the craziest part. My dad has literally been trying to set me up with you. He wants us to get married. He's been calling you this brilliant, promising guy who started a business overseas at 20 and is absolutely killing it right now. He said you're, the definition of a man with a future.
I see. Well, that explains the sudden change in tone.
Okay, yes, fine. I didn't realize you were that kind of guy, but now that I do, wow, Tyler, wow. It makes total sense now. Your $250K salary, the air travel, the vibe, it, all fits. So, guess what? I went ahead and told everyone we're engaged. Just made the announcement at the party after you left. No big deal, just thought I'd get ahead of things.
Oh, for the love of... You did what?
Relax. I mean, we already had the connection, right? Our families were basically aligned. So I figured I'd save you the trouble and let people know it's official. Now, just come back. Skip the next party. Forget the flight. We can go somewhere, just the two of us. Let's talk this out.
This is what people mean by a complete 180.
Don't you mean a 360?
No, I do not. But fine, since you're not going to stop, I might as well clear up a few things, because frankly, I'm tired of hearing made-up versions of my life.
Okay.
First off, I never dropped out of high school. I transferred.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the school I transferred to wasn't in this country. It just looked like I dropped out because I disappeared suddenly. My mom got remarried and her new husband was from the UK, so I moved with her and enrolled in school there.
Hold on, you lived in England?
That's right. I graduated from university there and started my business while still a student. That's how I got where I am now.
Oh my God. No wonder my dad picked you for me. You're, legit. I mean, wow, okay. Yeah, this all makes so much sense now. Okay, come back now. Seriously, we have to talk. This is fate or something.
Emma!
Look, I'm not saying I was perfect before. I may have said some things, but this is totally different now. We could actually be something, like a power couple or whatever.
Even if I were single, I wouldn't be interested, but just so you're clear, I'm not single. I've been married for 6 months.
What? No, you're joking.
I'm not. You just didn't notice the ring. Everyone else did.
You've got to be kidding me. I told everyone. I told my dad. He was so excited. He said I finally did something right. What am I supposed to tell him now?
That you lied, that you made assumptions, ignored reality, and announced an engagement that never existed.
No. This is not happening. Fine. You know what? I'll just call my dad and tell him to cancel everything with your company. He'll blacklist you so fast you won't even see it coming.
Actually, there is no deal with your dad's company.
What?
Your dad's company has been trying to get us to sign something for a while. They keep emailing, calling, following up. I've been politely declining. We've honestly been trying to find a reason to make the rejection official.
But he said...
Regardless of what he said, he's the one who wants to work with us. We don't need anything from him. And now that his daughter's going around falsely claiming she's engaged to our CEO, that's what I call a perfect reason to cut ties entirely.
Don't you dare! Do you know what that'll do to me, to my family? He'll blame me. He'll say I ruined everything.
Then maybe next time don't fake a relationship with someone you've spent your whole life insulting.
Okay, yes, I may have said you were poor and boring and weird, but that was when I didn't know who you really were.
And that's the problem. You only care now because you think I'm worth something. Because of the money, the title, the connections, not because of me.
But I could care. Let's just meet once you're back. We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
I'm not coming back.
What do you mean? You're going on a trip, right? You'll be back.
No, I live abroad now. I was only here for the reunion.
You don't live here anymore. You're just leaving?
That's right. And you know what? I don't regret a thing.
This is insane. You can't just disappear after I told everyone we were engaged. Do you understand how humiliating this is going to be?
That's not my problem. You chose to run your mouth, and now you get to live with it.
Tyler, please, let's just talk, please. One more chance. I swear I'll be different. You said I ruined things with my assumptions, but I can fix it. I can.
Emma, you mocked me for years, called me poor, pathetic, bottom tier. You treated me like dirt. Why would I ever want a future with someone like that?
Because, I don't know, because we'd look good together, because my dad wants this, because I'm willing now?
I'm not.
You're seriously just gonna leave me here like this?
Yep, I've got work to finish before my flight. Enjoy the rest of the party.
Tyler, you can't just leave me here like this.
Actually, I already did. I made it to the airport on time and boarded my flight without any trouble. From what I heard later, Emma ran out of the reunion in full panic mode, yelling that she was heading to the airport to catch me. Thankfully, we didn't run into each other, so I managed to dodge that disaster. A few days later, my company formally declined her father's persistent business proposal. We'd been putting it off for a while, but her fake engagement stunt gave us the perfect reason to shut the door for good. Turns out that potential deal was her dad's last hope to turn things around. Without it, the company went under in no time flat. He filed for bankruptcy within the month. And Emma, the same girl who used to strut around flaunting her wealth like a crown, now she's being blamed for the whole collapse. From what I've been told, she's living under her parents' roof again, except this time she's working long shifts every day to help pay off their debts. No designer handbags, no fancy brunches. Just the consequences of years of arrogance finally catching up to her. It's wild how fast everything can change. And honestly, I'm just glad I changed faster.
Joy, where are you? The memorial service is about to begin. Are you in the restroom? Please hurry back. Go ahead and start without me, Sage. I'm not there anymore. What? What do you mean you're not here? You were literally just standing near the front with the family. Yeah, I was, but I'm done with what I came for. I'm heading home. What? Heading home? You do realize this is the funeral for my brother, your husband, right? Yeah, and I also realize my presence isn't necessary. The rest of you can handle the formalities. I've got more important things to take care of. Joy, what are you even saying? First thing on my list, filing the dissolution paperwork. I want to legally sever ties with your family as soon as possible so I can move forward. I want to remarry, and quickly. Wait, remarry? You're talking about today? Yep. Honestly, now that we're no longer legally bound, I don't have to sugarcoat anything. I'll just come right out and say it. I've been seeing someone else for a while now. Wait, what? Are you telling me you were having an affair? I wouldn't call it that exactly. He was always the one I actually loved. He's the CEO of a major company, filthy rich, sophisticated, everything my husband wasn't. You were cheating on my brother while he was alive? How can you say that so casually? I wanted to divorce him ages ago and be with the CEO, but you know how it is. If I divorced him because of the affair, I'd have to pay him alimony. That wasn't exactly ideal for me, so I waited it out. Unbelievable. So this is all just convenient for you? Pretty much. No divorce costs, and I still get a cut of the inheritance. It's like hitting the jackpot. That is the most heartless and disgusting thing I've ever heard. How dare you say this to me? His sister. You think this is some kind of game? Relax. Once I submit the papers and our in-law relationship is over, I won't have to deal with you or anyone else in your family. You do your thing with the ceremony and whatever else. I won't interfere. You've already interfered by turning this funeral into a farce. What about Kyle? He's still here, you know. Are you planning to just leave your son behind? Oh, right, Kyle. You can have him. Excuse me? I mean, come on. He's a reminder of my ex. The new guy, my real man, isn't going to be thrilled about taking in someone else's kid. Why risk the relationship over that? Are you actually serious right now? You're just going to dump your child and walk away like it's nothing? It's not like he's a prodigy or some child genius. He's not athletic either. What am I supposed to do with a 6th grader who's got no redeeming features? He can't even work yet. He's your son, Joy. He just lost his father and now you're abandoning him like garbage? Please. I want a life of travel, fine dining, luxury spas, yachts, not PTA meetings and leftover casseroles. He'd only hold me back. You don't get to say that. You don't get to use a child like a bargaining chip because he doesn't fit your vision board. Look, you're his aunt. You've always said how much you care about him, haven't you? Here's your chance to prove it. Take him in, raise him. You're not married, you don't have kids. What else are you doing with your life? That is not how this works. You don't just dump parental responsibility like passing off an old purse. Do what you want. You can raise him or stick him in a facility. I don't care. Either way, he's no longer my responsibility. I've already got plans to start a new family anyway. You are unbelievable. He's already lost so much, and now you're saying he's being given away like a piece of luggage? Technically, I'm entrusting him to you. He'll still get his share of the inheritance, so it's not like you'll be completely on your own. And who knows, this could be your one and only shot at motherhood. You should thank me. Thank you? You are the most irresponsible, shallow, selfish person I have ever met. If you are so desperate to cut ties, fine, I'll take Kyle. But not because of anything you did. Because he deserves better than the woman who brought him into this world. Great, then we're all square. We're strangers now. Don't call me, don't text me, don't drag me into your lives again. As if I would. The way you've acted, you should be ashamed. You're the one who walked away first, so don't you dare come crawling back when things go south. Come crawling back? I'm about to marry a billionaire, honey. I'll be too busy sipping champagne on a private jet to even remember your name. You'll remember. You'll remember every choice you made when Kyle starts asking why his mom never came back, when he starts blaming himself for being abandoned, and when your perfect little life crumbles because it was all built on betrayal. Keep telling yourself that. Meanwhile, I'll be picking out villas in the south of France. Anyway, later. Bye-bye now. Hey, Sage, long time no talk. I hope you still remember me. It's Joy. Glad to see your number hasn't changed. Excuse me, who is this? If this is some scam, I am not buying any gift cards at the convenience store, so try someone else. Oh, come on, don't be like that. You do remember me, your big sis. I have no sister, only a brother, and he passed away. So again, who is this? Oh, you are being difficult. It's me, Joy, your brother's ex-wife. God, stop pretending like you forgot. What could you possibly want now? I thought you were off living the dream life with your wealthy husband. Wasn't that the whole plan? Well, about that. His company went under. What? Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? We were doing fine at first, really. I was enjoying the high life, being pampered, jetting around. But 3 years ago, things started going south. His company started collapsing fast. We tried to save it, made all kinds of moves, but it was too late. The debt just kept piling up. Eventually, bankruptcy. Everything's gone. The house, the cars, all repossessed. Right now, I can't even afford decent clothes. I haven't bought anything new in over a year. Wow, it's almost cartoonishly tragic. So, what's the point? What? No sympathy? Not even a, that's rough, I'm sorry? Cold, Sage, cold. Not in the slightest. If anything, I'm thinking it serves you right. God, you've always been sharp-tongued. Whatever. Anyway, I didn't just message to reminisce. I need a favor regarding Kyle. Excuse me? You heard me. I want Kyle back. What the hell are you talking about? Look, you already know how bad things are. I'm drowning in debt. My current husband won't let me file for divorce. And if I don't find a way out soon, I might end up working at some really sketchy places. Let's just say that. So I thought, hey, Kyle could help. You're joking. Well, think about it. I heard he's doing well. He got into a top university, right? He's got a job lined up at a big firm. You've raised him into something really impressive. Thanks for that. And with a capable son like that, I can finally show the collectors I have repayment potential. They might even go easy on me. I'll come pick him up the day after tomorrow, okay? Just let him know. No, absolutely not. What? Kyle is my son now. You have no ties to him anymore. What are you talking about? I gave birth to him. He's my child. You're not even his blood relative, so stay out of it. You disowned him. You threw him away like trash so you could marry Rich. You told me, in your own words, that you never wanted to see either of us again. That made us strangers. Or have you started forgetting things in your old age? That was then. Things are different now. In this world, it is common sense. Parents' debts fall to the children. Just give him back already. You really think parenting is about using your child as a shield for your own failures? That is disgusting. I won't let you drag Kyle into the hole you dug. That's what real parents do. They protect. You are impossible. Fine, then just let me talk to Kyle. I'm sure if he hears what's going on, he'll understand. We're blood, after all. Tell me how to reach him. Fine. I'll ask Kyle if he's willing to speak with you. I won't force anything, but I think you should prepare yourself. You're not the only one who remembers how things ended. He's a sweet, thoughtful boy. I know he'll want to help his real mom. I'm sure he'll come back to me once he hears everything. So make sure he contacts me, you hear? You really don't get it. He doesn't owe you anything. But go ahead, let him see who you've become. Let him hear the truth straight from you. And when he tells you exactly what you deserve to hear, I'll be there to make sure you actually listen. Kyle, oh my goodness, it's been forever. It's your mom. How have you been, sweetheart? I'm so glad you agreed to talk to me.
It's been a long time. And I'm not glad to hear from you, unfortunately.
Oh, don't be so formal, baby. What's with this, unfortunately? Is that a joke or something?
It's not a joke. And I'm being formal because we are, in fact, strangers. And yes, I'm unfortunately speaking with you.
Jeez, lighten up. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to argue. I'm reaching out because, well, I'm in a really tough spot right now.
I know. Sage already explained the basics.
Oh, well, that saves me the time. So listen, I've been thinking, how about we live together again? I bet you've been lonely, right? Left with some random woman all these years? But that's over now. I'll never leave again, I promise. Let's stick together and face this as mother and son.
No, absolutely not.
Wait, what?
Let me make this very clear. My mother is Sage. You're the stranger here. And I have no intention of living with someone who only came back because she needs a human ATM to bail her out of debt. Especially not someone who abandoned me like I was nothing.
Okay, wow, that's harsh. But you don't understand. Things were complicated back then. I never wanted to leave you. I just had no choice.
Don't insult me. You left because you wanted to. Because your lifestyle mattered more than I did. If you start lying now, it'll just make me pity you even less.
No, Kyle, please, don't say that. I know I made mistakes, but I'm your mother. You have to help me, even if we don't live together. Please, I'm drowning in debt. If I don't pay something soon, they'll force me into awful work. You have to help me. Children are supposed to help their parents in times of need.
You don't get to play the mother card now. You forfeited that role when you walked away. You didn't even see me through junior high. And now, years later, you show up just because your finances collapsed? That's not family. That's desperation dressed up as entitlement.
Come on, I said I was sorry. You don't even need to live with me. Just send a little money, anything. Please, Kyle, I'm not asking for much, just enough to keep the worst from happening.
I'm not gonna give you a single cent. And just so you understand how serious I am, if you try to use legal threats or guilt to get money out of me, I will take measures to resist. If you somehow force me into your mess, I'll deliberately rack up debt of my own and make sure it all sticks to you. You'll go down faster than you already are. So no, whether I live with you or not, whether you keep quiet or meddle, I'll be your ruin.
What the hell? Are you threatening to increase debt? That's insane. That's totally backwards.
That's exactly how much I despise you. If you didn't already know, now you do. So let me say it one more time. Don't ever contact me again. You and I have been nothing to each other for 10 years, and that's not going to change.
Wait, Kyle, please. You're all I have left. If you don't help me, I'll be forced into horrible situations. Aren't you even a little sorry for me? Don't you care at all? I didn't raise you to be so cold-hearted.
And I wasn't raised by you. That's the point. I grew up without you. I had to make peace with that. And now? Now I have a real family. A mother who stayed, a father figure who supported me, and friends who stood by me. They're my home. You're just a ghost who thinks biology means ownership.
But I'm your real mom.
No, you're the woman who gave birth to me, that's all. And as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is the last one we'll ever have. Goodbye. For good this time.
Wait, Kyle, don't do this. Kyle! After everything that had unfolded, Kyle and I made a firm mutual decision. We blocked Joy completely. It wasn't just a simple block on social media or on our phones. We took every possible measure to ensure there would be absolutely no contact between us and Joy, physically or digitally. We wanted to make sure that no matter what, she couldn't find a way back into our lives. It was painful to sever ties so completely, but it was necessary for our peace of mind and safety. The chaos and pain that Joy had caused were things we wanted to leave behind for good, and blocking her felt like closing a dark, stormy chapter of our lives. I later learned that Joy's situation had deteriorated rapidly after that. Rumors began circulating, rumors that were hard to ignore, that she had ended up working in a place known for its unsavory reputation, a seedy establishment that no one would want to be associated with openly. This wasn't a surprise, given what I knew about her and my current husband's financial troubles. The same husband, who had already fallen into a deep pit of debt, apparently couldn't keep up with his repayments anymore. It seemed that in a desperate attempt to cover his debts, he coerced Joy into taking this undesirable job. It was tragic to see someone I once knew forced into such circumstances, but it was a harsh reality they brought upon themselves. More troubling still was what happened to my husband after that. Word on the street, those whispers and murmurs that floated through the neighborhood, was that he had been caught up in some very shady, dangerous people. These were the kind of people you don't want to cross, and after that, he disappeared without a trace. No one knew where he had gone or what had happened to him. Some people speculated that he was working underground, maybe involved in illicit or secretive activities, possibly even at sea. The details were vague and disturbing, but the message was clear. He had vanished completely, swallowed up by the consequences of his own reckless actions. It's strange how life has a way of balancing itself out. This whole ordeal made me realize that karma, or the principle of cause and effect, truly exists. What you put out into the world, good or bad, eventually comes back to you. Watching Joy and my husband face the consequences of their actions was somewhat cathartic. I wouldn't call it revenge exactly, but a sense of justice being served. The feeling that things were finally coming full circle gave me a small but profound relief. It was like a heavy weight lifting off my chest, a sign that maybe, after all the pain, some balance was restored. After the dust had settled, Kyle and I decided to do something very important and deeply personal. We went to visit my older brother's grave. We felt the need to tell him everything that had happened, the whole messy story from beginning to end. Even though he wasn't physically here anymore, I believe he deserved to know. He had been a pillar in my life, someone whose opinion and presence meant the world to me. Standing at his gravesite was a way to find some closure, a way to share my burdens with someone I knew cared, even from beyond. I often think about the pain my brother must have felt when he learned that his wife had been unfaithful and that our family had been torn apart by betrayal. It had to have been an immense shock, but even through the heartbreak, there was a silver lining. Kyle. My son grew up to be a remarkable young man, strong, kind, and full of promise. Despite the hardships he faced, Kyle's spirit remained unbroken. I like to think that if my brother is watching from wherever he is, he would be incredibly proud of the man Kyle is becoming. That thought brings me some comfort and strength when things feel overwhelming. While standing there at the grave, I made a solemn vow. I promised my brother that I would do everything in my power to support and protect Kyle. No matter what obstacles came our way, no matter how difficult life might get, I would always be there for my son. This promise was not just words spoken aloud, but a commitment from the depths of my heart. It was my way of keeping our family's legacy alive and honoring the memory of someone so dear to me. As I spoke these words, I felt an almost tangible presence, as if my brother was right there with me. In that moment, I imagined him saying, "I'm counting on you." That simple phrase felt like both a blessing and a responsibility. It gave me courage and determination to face whatever challenges the future might hold. It was as if his strength and faith in me were being passed down to keep me going. Life had thrown so many hardships our way, but with Kyle by my side and my brother's spirit guiding me, I felt ready to face whatever lay ahead. We had survived the worst storms, and now it was time to look toward the future with hope. Our story was far from over. In fact, a new chapter was beginning. Looking back, I see how much I've grown through all of this. I learned to let go of people who only brought pain to fiercely protect what truly matters. Blocking joy was more than a digital act. It was a reclaiming of my peace and security. Through every trial, I discovered inner strength, the power of family bonds, and the importance of forgiveness, not just for those who hurt me, but also for myself. Kyle is my motivation, my reason to keep moving forward every day. Watching him grow into a confident, caring young man reminds me why I fought so hard to put an end to the chaos. His laughter and his smile are the light that guides me through dark times. With him, I feel that no matter what life throws our way, we will endure and thrive. After we left the cemetery that day, hand in hand, I felt a calm settle over me, a calm born of acceptance and hope. The past was behind us and the future stretched out before us, full of possibility. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story. Big sis! Oh my god, I still can't believe it! What are the odds? I walk into orientation this morning, dressed to impress and ready to rock the socks off of all the crusty old office boys. When, boom, there you are! Sitting at your desk like some office furniture. It's gonna be so much fun working together. Yeah, I can't wait. This makes coming to the office every morning way more exciting. I heard someone was joining through a connection. Didn't think it'd be you. Right? The HR director is an absolute sweetheart. You have no idea. I guess he and mom and dad go way back. They really pulled through for me, huh? Yeah, I have to say that sounds familiar. What's that supposed to mean? Just that it's not surprising. They've always treated you like you could do no wrong. Aw, you're still bitter about that? Come on, Iris, don't act like you didn't bring it on yourself. You dropped out of high school, remember? While I was graduating with honors, you were hiding from the world in your bedroom. I'm sorry, but let's just be real for a second, sweetie, okay? Of course they were disappointed in you. They wanted a daughter they could brag about, not, whatever you were trying to be. Well, now who's the one digging up ancient history, huh? I had my reasons for taking the path in life that I did. Oh, sure, personal growth, finding your path, and all that crap. But guess what? While you were out there struggling to prove you could make it on your own, I was making real moves with actual credentials. And now we're in the same company. Funny how that works, huh? Wait a minute, I thought you were working at that one company, the one that one of Dad's friends is an executive at? Whatever happened to that job? Oh, I don't know. I kinda I didn't feel like my potential was fully realized working there, so I quit. That sounds an awful lot like you just got bored and wanted to do something different. Oh, please. It's not like I'm job hopping without a plan. It's strategic. Every move is a step up. Climbing higher with each opportunity. That's how smart people do it. Sure, but I've never heard of anyone climbing the ladder by hopping from one connection to the next. It's like your entire resume is just favors from men who owe you something. Ugh, you make it sound so sleazy. It's called networking. Maybe try it sometime, unless no one wants to stick their neck out for a high school dropout. Well, in any case, I just hope you're prepared to actually do your job while you're working here, however brief that may end up being. Oh, please. This is a company where even someone with no degree and no ambition like you can hold down a job. Don't get comfortable, though. Now that I'm here, things are going to change. It's not going to be as easy as you think, Felicia. Right, because you think you know how everything works just because you've been here a little longer? Don't forget, I've got a degree. That's not something you can fake with hard work and charm. Okay, and that's great and all, but what can you do? Huh? What do you mean? What can I do? I have a college degree. I can do whatever I want. That's not how this works. I'm asking for specific skills relevant to the company and our industry. For example, I have both ACP and MOS credentials, and that's how I got hired into the PR department. Wait, you can get credentials? Do they even let high school dropouts get those? Yes, Felicia. If you pass the test, then you get the credentials. They don't care about educational history. Then I'll get it before the trial period ends, submit my department request, and move right into PR. We'll be working together. Isn't that exciting? If you want to pass the exam for those, you'll need to study hard. You don't have much time. Please, if you manage to pass it, it's basically child's play for someone like me. Do you even know what ACP and MOS stand for? No, but does it matter? I'm a fast learner. Besides, certifications are just paperwork. I have real value. Right. Oh, speaking of value, who's that guy sitting across from you? He was at the welcome rounds earlier. Tall, confident, total executive vibe. Oh, him? Oh, you're probably talking about Alan. Mickey? Oh, that's the same last name as the CEO. Yeah, because Alan is his son. No way. He's the heir to the throne? Corporations aren't like royalty, and the next CEO hasn't been officially announced. But yes, he's the CEO's son. Wow, jackpot! He's actually cute, too. Tell me he's not taken. Alicia... What? I'm just asking. It's not like I'm going to pounce on him. Unless, of course, he's interested. Don't. Seriously, don't even think about it. Wow, touchy. Is that protective big sister energy I'm hearing? Or just jealousy? I'm just warning you, don't pull that same stunt you did at your last job. Oh, that again? You're going to bring that up? Really? You threw yourself at the junior CEO and did nothing but flirt with him while on the clock. When he didn't give you the time of day, you started showing up outside his office, interrupting meetings, causing scenes. You disrupted workflow and damaged the company's image. They gave you two choices, get fired or resign. You vanished and they let you go. Come on, they told you all that? I didn't ask. A friend works there. We were talking one day. You came up and they told me what happened. Of course they did. You've always loved hearing about my screw-ups, haven't you? I don't enjoy it, but I'm not going to stand by and let you tank another workplace just because you think every man in a suit owes you something. You're just bitter because you're stuck in the same spot you've been in for years. Meanwhile, I'm already catching the attention of people who matter. You really think people respect someone who got in through a favor? Better than scraping your way in with nothing but your sad little high school diploma and a discount certification. Think what you want, just don't screw up this company while you're busy chasing status.
Hi, Iris. Sorry to bother you on your day off, but do you have a quick minute to talk?
Good morning. Sure, Alan, I can talk. Is something wrong?
Yeah. This is gonna sound strange, but the new employee, Felicia, she's your younger sister, right?
Oh no. What did my idiot sister do to you?
She's actually standing outside my apartment right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's been I don't know, it seems like she's obsessed with me. Ever since her second day of work, she's been waiting outside the office, then walking with me to my car. At first, I wasn't sure. I thought it was a coincidence. But then she kept showing up in the same places with the same timing, always watching me from a distance.
You're saying she's been following you?
Honestly, yeah. I tried switching up my route home, taking different trains. I thought I lost her, but today she somehow figured out where I live. And now she's standing outside my door.
Oh my God, what is she doing?
She's been ringing my doorbell over and over for the past 30 minutes. She's been practically shouting at me. She's inviting me on dates, asking me to let her in. It's a lot.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it had gotten this bad. Thank you for letting me know. I'll head over right now and get her out of there. I was finally about to go on a date with Alan, and then you showed up and ruined everything. Can't you just back off for once? You always have to jump in uninvited and ruin the mood. Jealousy from a dropout bottom feeder is so exhausting. Seriously, Iris, grow up. I didn't come here because I wanted to. I came here because Alan himself sent me an SOS. He asked me to get you to leave. Oh, please, he's just cranky because I rang his doorbell a few too many times. What a drama queen. He said you were bothering him ever since 8 o'clock in the morning. He's not cranky, he's disturbed. Ugh, why are you always so uptight? Why does it even matter to you if I follow Alan around a little? Didn't you learn anything after getting fired from your last job? Because if you keep this up, history is definitely going to repeat itself. You want to know why I'm chasing him? Fine. Because I'm a college graduate making $1,770 a month. That's why. I thought I'd be making at least $30,000. That's like minimum wage. Do you have any idea how it feels to be undervalued so much? I was counting on that money for a new designer handbag, and now I couldn't even afford a counterfeit one. But that's not even the worst part of this whole thing. You want to know what the worst part is, Iris? Huh? Should I tell you? Just tell me, for crying out loud. Actually, you, a worthless, uneducated loser high school dropout, are making $3,500 a month. That's insane. In no world is that fair. Do you know how long I've been with this company? I have earned certifications. I've been promoted. There are bonuses tied to skill, responsibility, and title. That's how I got where I am. But I'm a college graduate. That counts for way more than whatever stupid stuff you've done here. And Alan's a college grad like me, so I figured he'd totally get how unfair this is. Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Are you seriously saying you're stalking Alan just to get a pay raise? Okay, calling it stalking is a bit much. Let's not be dramatic, but I mean, yeah, kinda. I mean, he's the CEO's son, right? If he says something like, hey, raise my girlfriend's salary, then boom, problem solved. That's never going to happen, Felicia. You seriously don't get how this works. Our salaries are determined by our contracts. There are rules for raising or lowering someone's pay. Even if he's the CEO's son, it doesn't mean that he can just give people raises by snapping his fingers. Oh my God, are you serious? Yes, how did you graduate from college without learning how jobs and salaries actually work? Ugh, shut up. So what? I didn't know one little thing. You're acting like that makes you so much better than me. This is what I hate about dropouts. You learn one detail I didn't, and suddenly you think you've won some kind of power struggle. Wait, that's it! I've got it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just get you fired and have the company give me your salary. That solves everything. What? Yeah, let's do that. Fire the dropout and promote the college grad, nice and clean. I'm gonna go tell my daddy about this right now. It'll be done in no time. He always does what I tell him to. How much power do you think our dad has in this company, Felicia? He doesn't even work here. Felicia, we need to talk. My oh my, if it isn't my dear dropout sister. My newly fired dropout sister, that is. So tell me, how are you enjoying the unemployment line? That's exactly what I needed to tell you about. Something's been bothering me for a while, but I think I finally figured out what's really going on. Oh, really? This ought to be good. You mentioned getting in through a connection in HR. At first, I assumed it was just some old family friend. And then in our conversation a few days ago, you said you were going to tell Daddy to get me fired? Well, that bothered. Our dad doesn't have the authority to get people fired in this company, even if he's buddies with someone in HR. And that's when it came to me. You weren't talking about our dad. You were talking about your daddy. That is your sugar daddy, namely the chief of HR at our company. Ding, 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 we have a winner! Congratulations, Iris, you finally cracked the case. All I had to do to get into this company was work my natural feminine charms. So you really did use him to land the job. I always suspected you had help, but I didn't think even you would stoop that low. Cry me a river, it's not like you were going anywhere in the company anyway. You're a high school dropout. You should be grateful they let you breathe the same office air as me. You say that like your college degree magically makes you qualified. You got in through personal favors, not merit. Oh, boo-hoo, I still got in. You, however, are now on your way out. Try surviving on the streets now, sis. I'll give you a wave from my office window.
Actually, Iris won't be needing your pity.
Huh? Why are you talking about yourself in the third person now? Oh, I get it. Did losing your precious job you've worked so hard for make you go insane? Serves you right.
Iris is doing just fine, actually. This is Alan. I'm using Iris's phone. Thought it was time I joined the conversation.
Really, Iris? Now you're pretending to be Alan to scare me? You're so pathetic.
Believe what you want, I'll continue anyway. For the record, Iris wasn't fired. She was already planning to resign. Her resignation letter was ready to be submitted this week.
What are you talking about?
And I'm resigning as well. We'll be departing from this company together on the same day.
Wait, what do you mean together?
Someone as inept in the business world as yourself may not be familiar with this term, but this is what we call headhunting. I made her an offer she accepted. I'll be launching my own company at the start of next month, and there's no one I want on my team more than Iris.
You mean you hired her for a job or something? But why would you pick her when you could have had me? I'm a college grad. I look better on paper. I'd make your brand look great.
I see. You're interested in the job too, then? All right, let's start your interview. What skills do you have that would qualify you to be my executive assistant?
I mean, I graduated from college. I can do anything I want if I put my mind to it. I am way more qualified than Iris anyway.
I'm not sure what makes you think that. Iris holds multiple relevant certifications, and I've seen the results she puts out every day in the office.
God, not this again. Why do you care so much about her stupid certifications and experience? I'm the one with the diploma.
Because they reflect effort, not background, not who you know, just what you're willing to earn.
You think passing some test makes her better than me?
No, Felicia, it's not just the test, it's that she's been pushing forward while you've coasted on privilege. I know your parents completely ignored Iris and gave you all their attention. I also know they kicked her out when she dropped out of school. But she picked herself up, she studied, trained, and got certified while you were too busy shopping to notice. And now you think waving around a degree and someone's phone number makes you qualified for anything?
Okay, you know what? I guess it's time to go over your head. I'm telling my daddy on you.
You mean the former HR director who just got demoted? You can go ahead, but I doubt he's in a position to help you now.
What?
He's been demoted for a number of reasons, particularly his relationship with you and his misuse of his positional authority. The only reason he wasn't fired was because demotion was easier and the company didn't feel like fighting out a lawsuit. You, however, are fired, effective immediately.
What? Fired?
You had to see this coming.
Please, I'll work for less. I'll take any position. Just don't fire me.
Your probation period just ended in disaster. This is standard protocol. It's nothing personal.
I can't live on the street. Please, I'll even do admin.
Begging me won't help. The company has already made its decision, and I still have business to finish with Iris. My father asked me to tell you that you don't need to bother coming to the office ever again. They'll send you all your personal belongings you left behind. Have a nice day.
No, I don't want to get fired again. After that, I blocked my sister's number. I was considering leaving the door open for reconciliation, but I talked to Alan and he agreed that it was time that I let her go, permanently. As for Felicia, she couldn't afford her apartment anymore and had to move back in with our parents. However, right around then, the HR director's wife found out about their affair and divorced him, financially ruining him in the process. That scandal made its way to our parents, who always coddled Felicia, and they finally disowned her out of shame. Word spread through the family, and with no one left to lean on, she just disappeared. Meanwhile, my parents tried crawling back to me after I became the CEO's assistant. I told them that just like Felicia, they were far too late for reconciliation.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.